night I checked in hostel, managing heavy night rains, and also tomorrow I have my date with the Honda service to change my tires. So today I'm still in the not exactly very wild south coast of Galicia, but I want to see everything. I want to get to see the most of it. I got curious about CABALO small island you can reach by bridges. I'm gonna find my natural peace oasis. I'm sure I'm gonna get to visit beautiful places even here. Not wrong, there should be another smaller island side of this one, also a little bit passing over a bridge. So as a matter of fact, I was wrong. I'm on the side of the road and there is traffic, but anyway, I was wrong. The other small island is nearby here, but it's another place. So I'm gonna go to the Lighthouse. To be honest, not the best ride here, and because as you can see, I'm going through these traffic pumps to slow down the speed. I really hate them. I probably should check on my suspensions, but I really have to almost stop when I get to them. It's really, really annoying. I don't care. I'm going on. It's low season, so we can bend some rules. Cannot deny season. The lighthouse, very different from the other one. Spectacular! Look at these rocks. And now I'm gonna have some lunch on these fantastic rounded rocks. A ver si me caigo, There is a super low tide. Okay. So this part is usually below the water level. I want to go up there. Up there. Have my lunch. I have to find a way to go on the top of this rock. There are a lot of seaweed. I don't want to step over them. I thought I could arrive on the top of that rock. I don't think so. Look at the seagull comfortably sitting on this beautiful rock, little bit weed. Storm. Look at this rock. It seems to be like a papida dinosaur sleeping or resting on the rocks. The face of a papida dinosaur. Very nice. I wish the storm was that way, because I don't feel like these platforms. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yes. And there are a lot of these platforms around here. I was actually wondering what they were, but people explained me. And these are actually sustaining the structure that are used for the cultivation of shellfish. No, not this one. They cultivate here like mussels and clams, for example. These are just beautiful, like seaweeds and shells and everything. Let's go and take a look around the lighthouse. Everything you say. Na, 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 na. I'm loving you. Buen provecho. Sitio maravilloso. lighthouse was built on these rocks in 1852 and was lighted up the first time October 19th of 1853. Nowadays it hosts a very small and cute restaurant. Lighthouse reminds me of las escaleras que bajan al mar. I've got to know the owner of the restaurant, which is very passionate to underwater life. Mira el suelo. Ah, qué guapo. Guapísimo.
Lo que te decía de la vida del mar. ¿Ves? Yo hago fotos marinas.
Ah, il cavalluccio marino in
Sí.
italiano. Caballo marino.
Y aquí también, cabaliño do mar.
Caballo do mar.
¿Ves?
Guapísimo. Parece una flor. Parecen
Sí,
flores.
parece un cactus, parecen flores.
Isla de
Villa de Arousa.
Un árbol.
Sí, parece un árbol, pero es bajo el agua. Las hice yo.
Ah, las hechas tú,
Sí.
las fotos.
Sí,
Te vas
a bucear.
Qué maravilla. Bucear es una cosa que me gustaría aprender, porque
Es
me
fácil.
gusta y siempre he nadado toda la vida, desde
Puedes
pequeña.
hacer lo que llaman el bautismo, que es una inmersión en piscina, y luego decides si te gusta o no.
Ah, claro, sí, empiezan así, en
Mm.
la piscina.
Te
No,
hacen-
venga, no lo quiero ver todo. ¿Esto qué son?
Son nudibranquios.
Nudibranquios. Increíble la belleza.
No,
Estos son increíbles. Ah, este es el movimiento.
Eso es el movimiento cuando
Con el agua.
con el agua del mar.
Los barcos también. He visto entrando en la isla que había estos barcos tradicionales
Sí,
y
las DORNAS.
escuela de
Navegación.
navegación
Es
tradicional.
bonito eso.
Bonitas los barcos que tienen la
Son muy
punta.
antiguos.
Sí, se ve.
Son muy antiguos.
Esta es la basura.
Esta ya es más normal. Sí, tengo que renovarlo.
La has imprimido con el negro.
Sí.
Está bien.
Tengo que renovarlo. Ya son muy antiguas.
To be honest, I didn't even realize it was a restaurant since I got into it. But now I'm rushing to the other side of the island. On the other point, there is a beautiful park, and let's gonna see it. Looks like the tide is going to grow. No, it's growing. It's coming back, the water is coming back. On this side of this small island there are several beaches and paths to walk, worth to spend at least one day to explore. Heading to another island, a little bit south there is another very small island to by a bridge. It was a disappointment, this island. This is the small island I was talking about before, but it has been a disappointment. I don't like it. Just gonna see. Ah, the sanctuary is nice. The walls are completely covered with shells. Has to be still part of the Camino de Santiago. CAPELA San CARALAMPIO. The park is very beautiful. Also the chapel. This is the only chapel in the world covered in scallop shells, which was not when it was built in 1909. The facade facing south was continually hit by the rain, creating humidity and deteriorating the structure. A local bricklayer called to solve the problem suggested as solution a traditional way to prevent water penetration, which was to overlap scallop shells. on the entire surface, making the water slide over and preventing the wall to get wet. Covering the whole church with shell was a slow work which started in the late 1940s and ended in the early 1950s. And moving on, trying to get to the coast and see a little bit of beaches. Now I get to understand why some part of the South Galician coast are called the Caribbean of Galicia. The beach is spectacular. They have white sandy beaches that, when are protected from the wild strength of the ocean, they get to be as Caribbean beaches. Looking, where am I going? I'm almost there. And of course I'm trying to get to the higher point of the peninsula to get the view. I can't miss the higher point. The extremity is the coast and the higher point, always. Para ir ahí. And of course I couldn't miss their higher point, so I'm gonna reach the Mirador Alto, the higher viewpoint. Very small peninsula. So now I am in the area called Complexo Intermareal Umia Ogrove, and it's a very small piece of land, like a peninsula, that has I'm tired. A piece of land that's stretched out from the rest of peninsula. To get here you pass by this small piece of land, and then it gets larger, and it has spectacular beaches. It is worth to come for a visit. The best of the best is this mountain, Brook Point Ciradella, and the beaches are really, really spectacular. I'm glad I passed by. Next stop, if I can find it, a small church, ERMIDA, right in front of the seaside. I'm gonna stop by on my way. Esos perritos. Una pregunta. ¿Estas son vacas? Vacas. Es que los cuernos están grandísimos.
Es para andar por el monte.
Para andar por el monte.
Limpio en el monte.
Ah, joder, ahora salen. ¡Oh, Dios! Pero está cerrado ahí, ¿no?
Ven, pequeñilla, ven. Ven, pequeñilla, ven. Vamos, dentro. Dale. Ahora se queda fuera.
Me voy escapando, Creo que tengo un insecto dentro al casco. The Ermida da Nossa Signora da Lanzada is a chapel located in the vicinity of the ruins of a medieval fortress, known as the Lanzada Tower and next to the Lanzada Fort. A Lanzada fortress is dated in the 10th century when the Vikings' raids along the coast of all Europe were punctual. The fortress of Lanzada belongs to the defensive system against invaders that came by the sea. In the extremest western part of the point, close to the sea, sits the Romanesque chapel from the end of the 12th century and beginning of the 13th. Several legends related to the sea circulate around it. And in this peaceful place, I leave you for the end of the day, and I'm gonna ride back to the hostel. If you like the video, give it a thumb up, and of course, subscribe to the channel.